Hello, darlings. This is September the 12th, and it's general read for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. As always, if you guys are new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate everybody. Y'all don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for me if you hadn't already. Also, these are general, so if you don't find a fit, be sure and check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right, let's get to it. What do we need to know for water signs today? King of Swords, Temperance, the Lovers, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Strength. Underneath the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Okay? For some of y'all, this really feels like a breakup. It does. It feels like there's an unequal, an uneven relationship or situation here. This could be an affair. Somebody having an affair. And somebody trying to forgive the affair. I think there was an affair here with the King of Swords and the Lovers. Eight of Cups. I think that was the affair that we're talking about. Now, whether that be you or your person, you decide that. You know that. But with Temperance and Queen of Cups and Strength, I think that's one of y'all trying to forgive and look past this affair and move forward. And the move forward is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is your main energy that's underneath the deck that you got today. That's working on, putting your heart and soul into working on this situation. Now, this is the labor of love. This is working on something that really means a lot to you. Let's get a little bit more and see what we can find out. So somebody's unfaithful and somebody knows it, and they're trying to love them anyway. They're trying to love them through it and work this out and get past it. Strength, that's that forgiveness and bravery and strength. That's actually what that means. Hangman, Two of Cups, yeah. Queen of Wands, so now you have two queens in here, and the King of Wands. Yeah. The Hangman is the sacrifice. That's the person that's doing this labor of love. Two of Cups, that's the union. That's the relationship that we're talking about here, the committed relationship, probably a marriage is what I'm seeing. You have two kings here, King of Swords, King of Wands. Two queens, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. I think there is a lot of love here. But I think that there's also a little bit of delusion for some of y'all, for one person or the other. Because it's uneven. It really is. It's uneven. I see one person putting a lot more effort into this than the other. Let's get a few more. Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Page of Wands. And the World. Okay. Right off the bat, the Nine of Swords is that's the person in this situation that's having some anxiety, and it could be you both. I feel like it's one person that's having some anxiety and some sleepless nights and some worry. Really, really stress and it probably for me, it feels like the person, the loving person, the one that's doing the sacrificing and, willing to look past the wrongdoings and the infidelity. Eight of Wands, that's the forward movement. And for some of y'all, that could be somebody leaving, getting the hell out of Dodge, saying, I'm done with this. I'm not living like this anymore. We're over. For others of y'all, the forward movement could mean the relationship moving forward after, healing and moving forward after the affair that it suffered, the infidelity that it suffered. Because you do have Temperance. Temperance is about forgiving and being patient and, you don't just forgive. You don't know something this deep. Forgive, and then, everything's cool the next day. I mean, it's going to take some patience, and it's going to take some time. A lot of forgiveness. Next thing that shouts out to me the most here is the world. The world is very much a victory card. So whatever is happening here, whatever is going to happen in this situation, it's going to be victory for somebody. Probably for the relationship. That's what it feels like to me. Somebody is going to, you know, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of hell that at least one of y'all is going through. But you got the victory card, the world. I know I got a ton of them laid down here, but I feel like I want to lay a little bit more. Let's go just a little bit further and see if we can see what this is asking. Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Queen of Swords is the person. So now we have 3 queens. So let's just notice that the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Queen of Swords and Knight of Cups is, I think, feels like the person that's being cheated on, the person that's trying to hold it together. I feel like it's them standing up and saying, you know, here's this offer of love. I love you. I want us to be okay. You're going to have to change this bullshit, or I'm leaving. Six of Swords. I'm out of here. I'm going to be sad about it, but I'm gone. I'm going to leave. I can't live like this anymore. I'm not going to live like this anymore. Wheel of Fortune, that's a divine timing card. That's somebody who's fed up. That's somebody who's had taken enough of it. They've been living through this situation long enough. And that world could represent just your freedom, you being whoever, you know, the person that's being cheated on. This could represent you being free of the situation, moving forward, being free, and, you know, being victorious, and not being a depressed ball of a mess, you know, because of all this. Okay? Total opposite from that Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is being depressed and having anxiety, you know, because of all of it. The world is complete and total victory, winning out over all of this. Okay? Well, you put it into play however it works for you. I see, you know, like I said, this is your underneath. This is the labor of love. So whoever this is working their ass off, really trying to make this work. But you can't make it work for both of you. You can't do enough work for 2 people. You know. So you decide how far you're willing to go with this, and whenever you're done, you're done. And if it works, I hope it works out however you want it to work out. So, okay, I'm going to leave it here, and I'll see y'all guys back tomorrow.